like to see it kind of have the validity to it.
Already we see MKOI trying to re-clear this A space, and KC are going to be caught off guard here.
Yeah, looking at the damage so far, KC just falling like flies. This is simple work. This doesn't even seem complicated. Just re-clear. Oh, that wasn't pretty. It's a consolation prize, if anything, getting the kill in the end, but it's Elite left in a 1v4. Spike a million miles away, and with 50 seconds, you got to be pulling off miracles. First challenge, not clean enough. Not going to happen. 4 alive.
Yeah, just from winning games.
No, and it is strange as well, because there's a lot about the team that was very highly spoken of. Oh, nice from Shados. Yeah, lovely stuff. Good work. And this MKOI look very in control. You need to start committing to one of these two sides. It looks like C will be the eventual goal. Soulcast trying to stick around. He does have Flyer, who's just gone down. So support system through from Waterfall. Now going to be picked up by Gravino. For that plant to come in now. About 15 seconds.
Shados does have the salvos, so they could flood in here.
Yeah, you can see him flying in. Time is getting very low now. They're going to start getting, I don't want to say worried, but it's getting close too. There's only a corner to play from the Cove. Keep them just about safe, and the brawl begins. It's Soulcast to tip the scales, but only to be traded. Down to a 3v2 with Shados and Gravino remaining. It's all on Shados. The 1v2 is not impossible. It's looking improbable, but a great start for Shados so far. Aves and Sadak to locate, not gonna happen. Good response from KC. Vesting.
30 seconds left.
The salvos just to slow things down. Soulcast gonna be put under pressure though. He's committed to the site, which is a little bit risque, but he does have support. It's Soulcast to go down. Gravino tries to then spring in, but the numbers sit very well. It's dangerous. Trying to navigate, creep through, but that barrel might give it away. Clean work from KC, and let's talk about the composure.
The whole map.
Small steps, but potentially in the right direction. This round is on pistols, but we've seen issues in these rounds before. And KC were talking about their anti-ecos as it's looking okay for now. We're about the 50-second mark. They've got past rubble. We have seen that Mound's got some exploration. Soulcast finding a bit of timing here. Filu couldn't quite get the shot, so you are starting to see those opportunities dwindle. And they should now kind of go as expected. Yeah, Martin, quick clear towards Flyer. It wasn't you know, safest, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, just a simple anti-eco conversion. You're going to see, like, we saw a re-clear of rubble there. Nice use of the harbor to re-clear the space. But I'm now getting worried. Looks like a very set ult strat.
Yeah, which, don't know if that really accounts for the timeout, but this is going to be tricky. But Flyer's already gone down, and Martin, look, as it is, Karmine Corp look very drilled on this. Maybe that timeout feels a bit excessive, but seeing how their previous results were, fast progress on Mound though, this should allow pressure now to come in. And keep in mind towards the spike. Sadak wins the fight though, there it is. Okay, good trade for Soulcast. That's a spike down in a really tough spot. I thought that could be a twofer. Oh man, Sugetsu with a banging shot for him to find Filu there, but this is going from bad to worse.
Timing.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, Spike again lost. Having to go back here. Elite fighting his way forward though. Good impact.
Soulcast needs to do something here.
30 seconds left.
Timing's everything. Soulcast can't quite get it. The hesitation, that's still enough in the bank for a bite, and a lot of ultimates coming online here. Filu trying to make a play from the corner. Anyone to help him? No, feels isolated individual. His plate now. Ults galore, but it finds very little. Sadak unaffected, and the rest of KC sitting deeper. They got to get a move on. Got to get the pressure on. Sadak, obviously unconfirmed if they've taken someone off for this defuse, but the spray from Elite, the connection from Elite. It's a response from finally Soulcast, but the wall drops and the kills come in. Karmine Corp. It's good to see them kind of, and I feel like if I compliment them here, it does start going wrong. But trying to be careful in these anti-ecos and keeping the spacing right, keeping the intention solid, not leaving it too late. All the pitfalls that can kind of build up. Now Soulcast, not gonna happen. KC, 5 standing, coming in, looking good. Being shown here, maybe looking to punish this re-clear coming in. Pressure on the other side, lovely. Pressure towards Mound, patience towards Rubble. This does feel like a very comprehensive attack side coming out from KC, even just in that pick. But Grabino trying to sit and wait. He's going to hear these steps. He might need to call in the cavalry because he is on his own here. Slow lean over from
30
Flyer,
seconds
but
left.
smoke gonna go in. This is tough. It's tough. KC, so heads up. They are on that. Shados and Soulcast struggling to find impact. Late to the party, utility in play. First fight had, nice from Soulcast, but a good trade at Martine. Like, it's not the same indication as seeing maybe Martine or someone who goes on their own a little more, maybe even Elite. Oh my god, no! Sadak, he just gets set up for it. They had no idea he's still around, and now we've got problems everywhere. Aves to find Flyer. Oh, trying to give him steps forward. Here it is. Filu gonna be here. Has to be up to the test, and well, wasn't him to do it, but info being caught here. Filu's still got to find something with this. They still need to work with the information. They've basically seen everything they can. Ult now going to come in, and Sugetsu stands tall, doing brilliantly here. Filu just behind the curve, being completely outdone by Sugetsu with some vintage composure from him. And Filu with 40 HP, he's just going to crumble. Beautiful work from KC. Probably not feeling out the game too much yet either. Martine, opportunity. Just one and done. Oh, yep, there it is. Takes the get out. KC were being very slippery, elusive on their attack, making it hard to be in the right place for. But now we see KC with 4 on the right side of the map, and Soulcast, it's so readable to them, so comfortable. Koi just walking into the stack. You go right, spin on, let's do what we can, feel out the game a bit, start to warm into it. But there is still other maps to be played. The issue is it's Icebox, and also Martine is looking on it.
Yeah, you're weak right now.
30 seconds left.
Just the one player.
It's still Martine.
But it is Martine.
It's Martine. Oh. Hello. Oh. Oh.
Spike down.
A bold choice from Grabino there. That is going to be spiked. Noted. We're going in one by one. Oh, make it easy for Martine. Is on the way. Shados trying to clear a path. It is being respected to an extent. Whoa. NT to Martine there. I think he tagged Flyer too, but he down to 10 HP. There's players here now, though. This is starting to get really tricky. Elite trying to cause some troubles on the way in, but they've managed to make it across water.
Flooding in.
Yeah, they're still fancying go at this. They wanted to have a brawl on it. Flyer's still so disconnected. It is the 4 on the site, and right now it's KC winning out on the site itself.
Shadows get spammed here trying to plant.
10 seconds left.
Okay, util back on Sadak. I mean, it looks so simple. And well, with the plant down, this they'll sooner forget for KC.
Util core here.
Oh, Martine even forced away. Puts a lot of pressure on Sadak playing up towards Nest. Needs to land some big boy shots. Ain't happening. Grubino getting right on back in, down to Martine. Now left in a 1v3. Didn't quite get past the second hurdle. Soulcast to get the first.
Yeah, beautiful signs here from Koi. I like a team that knows that playing retake on A sometimes is this side for both teams.
Soulcast. He's got a corner to play from. Filu, yeah, holding this. This is nice. Confidence builders too. Oh, a bounding Aves will still do some damage, but that's all it will be. 3 stay alive. A defending side of Koi. Still going to keep the player here.
Knife.
I like this from Grubino. A little risky, but right choice. Yeah, lovely from Grubino. Just threading the needle, timing right to evade the knife's connection and all the util that followed. Shados is there, but Sadak and Martine in the meantime. Oh my god, Grubino, that fell a little too far, but I guess his options were limited. But so's the time. For KC, they've got to make this count with only 9 seconds. Couldn't deny it. Flyer tried to make a bit of a mad play, a mad dash for Filu.
Destabilizing.
Are you up to the challenge? Sitting pretty. Perfect HP. Sadak certainly not the case. Filu with the right call so far. Sadak's going to have to make the right choice, make the right call, make the right read. Drawn forward. Oh, Sadak! Turn, but it certainly feels that way. It's just like that big sigh. Could have certainly sent the momentum spiraling forward. And speaking of spiraling forward, Grubino Martine. Oh, he's gone back for seconds. Oh, it's messy as anything, but the timing is going to be lovely. It's just the checkmate in case there was that eventual problem. The pressure now making it hard, but Flyer can now leave. The gateway open. I want to see layering. Now, it may not be in this round because it is a half buy. It's kind of forced around. Well, it's not even forced around. It's a couple of sheriffs, but they played in Shados, and Sadak looked lost in the source.
I think he just presumed that the Killjoy turret was there. But even if it was, that's not a safety net, so Nice round from MKOI, using the Vandals both on A and middle at the same time to try and find a pick, and they're successful in doing so.
I'm so happy to see them trying to get aggressive around it and playing it in, not just like, okay, we'll just have a Vandal. This is lovely. They're okay, well, but it was a good, I'd call it a read, but oh my gosh, and the Teo actually forcing Rubino away. It feels like they're aware of this potential. I don't know if it's the right read or just the right timing for it, but they've already called off Elite and they've cleared Sugetsu. So I'm not sure what it was that gave away the game, but they seemed hyper aware of it. They weren't even playing towards yellow or front side. They were playing deep towards site itself and very cognizant of pressure coming through mid. So finally, a big advantage here for KOI. This could be huge for them playing this back in. Noting pressure on the side from Martin. Bloody hell. He's just had a barrage of utility thrown at him. Flyer, you couldn't have asked for anything easier. Martin's going to go down and leaving it to Sadak and Aves. This should be the easiest slam dunk of a round for KOI. Sadak, you're good. You ain't that good. Not going to be put off the 1v5 here. Diffuse in. Zolt, he's got options, but he's trying to get a little bit closer. 29 seconds. This is risky, and it's not really rewarded. Filu, the only one that's trying to hold on, but traded effectively. A nice flash as well to facilitate the swing towards the back of the side. Shados can slip away, but they're trying to play ahead of this. Grubino catching two, but Sugetsu left in the 1v2. 10 seconds, no plant to be had. Oh my word, that almost actually won. That was a rough showing. Oh, shoulder check by Martin super early. Maybe, I don't want to say asleep at the wheel, but just outdone.
Just as I said, they're comfortable with the floods and retakes. We see Filu in a one and done.
And
with his ult.
Oh, why do I feel like Sugetsu wins this? Yeah, he does. Okay, nice work coming in from Flyer to push back through towards A, backfilling the space and catching Martin. Now it feels readable. Obviously they're in the right place here, but can they deny the plant or do they try and slow it down and play it back in? Player disadvantage is tough. Soulcast still with that ult sitting by. Nice shot, nice follow-up. Soulcast lining up the kill feed. Shados wants in. Oh, it's not clean that time. Oh, he's making a bit of a meal of it. Aves coming alive, but Soulcast on clean-up duty. Sadak.
7.
And Flyer's positioning is surely...
Player standing.
What did I just... No, my God, what is going on?
What's he doing?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I just saw.
One tap him.
But what have I just witnessed? God gave me eyes.
Yeah, I mean,
I
again,
chose to forget about it. It's fine. It wasn't pretty from either side. I don't care which fan you are. I'm pretty sure you saw it too. But we go back in and we see a different start here. This is nice from KOI. The evolution on what we're seeing. Martin going to deal with the shield, but he ain't dealt with the player. 3 coming his way. He's got problems. He's got the paranoia, though. Can it save him? Gets out of dodge for now. Fancies to go back in, though. I thought he'd give himself a window to escape. Now he still wanted the punishment. Now down to 3.
That distraction to get on the A site, though. But 3v5 post, going to be difficult for them. 2v5 post, hopefully.
Right, all good, all good. Filu there starting to use the ults that we were asking for. A lot of players here. This should be comfortable. It is. Filu starting to feel a little warmer. Aves, nice try, not nice enough. KOI. Ult from Sadak here. That's gone well. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Oh, you're not proving me wrong. Flyers having an absolute belter of a round. KC still making something out of nothing here. Soulcast, Filu, and Grubino, though. Starting to see Filu looking a little bit more confident in those previous rounds, and he does have support here as well, but he's going to be forced in. Pops the shield and gets handled. KC, what on earth? They just played that picture perfect. I can't believe, after what we just saw Flyer do, or, you know, they look so confident. Rubino? Suddenly, I mean, Aves does have, oh! Aves has his utility, yeah, he could, surely he's just the checkmate here. Rubino's going for it though. Here's the first volley coming in. The tap. And they can react now. The timing rough for Grubino. He's trying to play him, but they're not dancing to his tune. Grubino desperately tried on this one, and it just hasn't worked. Case of looking like the better side, at least initially on this half, and back to business. Filu once again looking to find those ways out of this, but these trades are leaving them in a bit of a...
looking like it's going to be a brawl.
There's Filu, a little bit of uncertainty of how to evade, but it's Grubino to catch Martin. The HP was low, and it looks like he was working in the dark, but with 20 seconds, there's got to be a speed up here. Filu getting isolated fights, and really, it's Elite and Aves to try and dig in here. Aves has been not slow so far, but time is running low, 12 seconds. He's going to wait this one out here, and Elite's timing is outrageous. Perfectly played to catch the pressure. But you do have to make the right call. For now, right back forward, Filu fighting forward, this time pathing a little different, but it's Martin to catch him.
Free take then for Koi.
Shados, Soulcast, here come the ults now. Trying to stall it out is Sadak, investing the nade to come in, but Aves again. This guy has been finding impact, warming into it, dealt with. Soulcast goes down, Grubino's still trying to make it past middle. He's got to pull off a miracle here. And you noted it. The ult coming in from Sugetsu. And the information being found. A long road back. But an individual fight will certainly help matters. 3 more to locate. Hit to try and make it through. Trying to pick the right path.
Comfortable in this defense.
Oh, but
this
Grubino.
lurk.
This is really not...
Oh, okay.
It's recoverable. He saved it. He saved it. If we only look at the kill feed and not how it happened, it all looks fine. Koi! This is so good. But a 1v3 for Sugetsu is incredibly difficult. It feels like it was won and lost in middle there. Grubino just finding so much impact through those kills and the pressure on the back lines, trying to disrupt the post plant now. And you've got Shados, Soulcast, and Flyer. A lot of utility to potentially go through. None of them back online apart from Flyers right now. See that coming in there.
Toxin screen down.
Sugetsu, his options are looking worse and worse by the second. They're gonna toy with him. Yeah, this is one of those, unless they make a catastrophic mistake. It's not gonna happen. Beautiful.
I think is kind of, we don't talk about very much, is that KC do have a performance coach, Mr. Ewan.
Yep.
And he worked with us in our 2023 year, so he's, you know, a pretty good guy. And I think that like highlighting those performance coaches is something we don't very much do. But I'm very interested to see how his impact is on the team, and with these, especially this young roster, you know.
Nice for Shados, just farming up. I mean, I think they.
Over the fight.
Okay. Little shieldy wall going to go in and facilitate the push up towards the site, but the plant's certainly not on the cards just yet. There is still players backside wanting to try and dig their heels in. Filu removing a few, but it's going to be KC again, still trying to put up numbers. But Filu is absolutely firing on all fronts. A 1v3 for Martin. Looks out of reach. Or am I out of touch? No. The players are here pretty quick. Grubino's really pushing the issue. I don't love that. Yeah, I don't think it's necessary in these sort of rounds. Okay, if Filu's going to farm, then do whatever the hell you want. But I do think it can open up problems when you can play it perfectly safe. Fortunately, as said, Filu is wanting his Eco Cobra moment, and he's got it. 4 kills.
What's going on?
Oh.
I mean, they've...
I don't know. I mean, they're going to probably win the round. This kind of like double pump fake, I guess. It's
15 seconds though.
I don't know if I'd support this idea. If you know, you hit the VOD review, I'm not going to love that. 9 seconds, and you're just hoping no one's around. Fortunately, they pulled it off well enough. Actually, no one is.
Planted.
They're going to have to make it work here, and Sugetsu's still strong on this, punishing that push through towards CT that we question marked before. Elite there on the clear up. That felt a little bit fumbly.
After watching that Haven, where Boaster had like those... Okay, see the ult coming in.
Okay.
If the delay is good here, Grubino is going to look like a genius.
Yeah, this actually could be really nice. Oh, God.
Maybe that's why he didn't use the ult.
Okay, Grubino, will you save us? So many ults here. So many ults. Feels almost like, I don't say impossible for KC, but it's so hard. Grubino's made it. He's here. He made it in time, and Koi are actually cleaning up. KC falling like flies. All the ults finally burned. They waited for the perfect moment, but they got them maybe the perfect round here. 11 looking like it's about to be quick character when it comes to it. So yeah, seeing him a little bit worried here as Koi are building in Martin. Woo! That is nice. Quick hit and run. Grubino removed. But
Surely not. Hansy's low.
Oh, don't go B. Don't go B. I've told you about this. You don't go here. Oh, Shados might. Okay, fair play. Let's show me what this side of the map looks like. I believe we're in middle. Some might say Elite gonna take one, but it's traded out. Good spacing, but a 3v2. Still with a man advantage of KC. It's gonna be tricky to be comfortable in a post plant. They still haven't really got the spike on the site here. They still probably don't know where the site is. It's uncharted territory, this B site. So Soulcast needs to buy time and keep them secure. He spotted one for sure. Oh, Sadak just barges forward. Shados, he might get a plant. I don't know if he's going to get much more.
30 seconds left.
Oh, he might not get a plant.
Planted.
Oh, he's made it out. He's alive.
45 HP though.
And a dream. It's all good. All good. A little bit of a moment there. That's why we don't go to B.
That's why we don't go B. That's
We don't go B.
Analysis. We do call it Fnatic and Fnatic this one.
Oh, Elite, that's so clean. Shadows gone, but I think he saw Grabino. I'm not sure. Maybe a little bit of consider. Wow, Sadak certainly did. We told you about this. B is cursed. It is why we only go towards A. You cannot come here.
Stopping fire.
Filu has got 4 to locate. Spike left where it is makes it even harder on this cross. Aves is watching lovely from Filu. He has been clean. I'm not going to run. You don't want to have that. Sorry, observers. I love you. Oh, dear. Well, the knife connecting is an issue. Oh, but that shot wasn't. Filu, are you on for an absolutely mythical moment here? The timing might have got it away. Sadak there in the end. But that was on a real knife's edge for a moment. Diffuse comes in, but I...
It's my only thing, but post-plant ults, Viper's Pit, you see here. Now it gets a bit awkward. It's going to be a messy round.
Oh, Flyer. The util pour on...
I'm not sure what the next step here is for Koi. You need to go, man.
It's true, I'll get fined. It's never happened. Martine. Ooh! Hold on, a little bit of a run here coming out from Koi. They've left it late, but they've left it just enough time. Plants in. They've made it work, but it is still a 2v3. Aves now on his own. Koi operating under so much pressure and making it count this time. And now there it is. Flyer's going to catch Aves. This also makes me feel Martine is once again playing a really high-risk game. If they've had no contact towards B long, no pressure towards middle, this is a really risky game, but it's rewarded! Aves and Martine standing shoulder to shoulder and holding back that creep, that almost contact towards A site.
1v5 for Karmine.
We're going to have a little chat after this one, Minnie, because you look happy. Rubino, there's nothing more to be done here. Aves
Trying to bait out the KO. The only thing is they don't have a cancel option. So it is a 5v5 brawl on A here.
Ooh, they're going it. Sadak? Sadak gets 2 there, does he? And Sugetsu, they retake the area around Maze. It feels like Koi thought they had that for free. Certainly not. Oh my word, KC, suddenly kicking.
Scaling away. But yeah, classic ice box coming in for KC. Scaling up A.
Oh no, Filu. It was just couldn't find the shot he needed, and now it's uncomfortable, but Flyer's there, big impact kills for him, catching the cross up towards the site. Soulcast fancied to go, and it didn't go well. Now Shados, Messi, KC coming together, expecting these little plays coming through. Grabino, I mean, he's trying, but the ults come on, so he's going to be forced forward, and to get Martine, confident in this positioning, poised. And Koi none the wiser, but Flyer!
But even with this death, they might not expect
so many others.
And then also more coming in.
Sugetsu's been good here though. And the Aldron doesn't clear him. Still on for this one. They're going to try and cut through towards site, but he's got a fight on his hands. Oh, it's stunning from Sugetsu. Grabino keeping some hope alive here. Teeing them up down to this 2v2. Shados and Flyer up against Aves and Elite. Top of the pack for KC. And you can see why Elite is clean with it. Flyer's gone down. It's free here. He's got to commit on this plant. He knows. And actually, fortunately enough, there's a pocket. And oh, he's got a great kill. Just couldn't turn in time towards Aves. A moment almost made.